Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Okami. In the last episode, we got here to the Gale Shrine.
Shit.
Got the key for the lockjaw that's next to the save mirror. And then proceeded to come and find the save mirror and save. In this episode, we're going to go back and get said key and continue on in the Gale Shrine. So, yes.
I gotta remember my headset fell between the couch.
Oops. And I totally ran off track looking at you. Long, twisty hallway.
No.
Well, I mean, it's not that long, but... Running grab. And running into a wall. I have to concentrate on the screen more instead of looking around. And I have a bad habit of looking else places. Actually, it feels like there's something in my eye or my hair is poking my eye.
Hey.
Yeah? Dead.
You almost ran off the edge, didn't you?
I did. Okay, first thing I like to do. This thing is powered by bombs, so I drop a bomb on it, but I don't stand on it. It goes up, I go down, I get treasures and things, including feeding mice. There are 2 clovers down here, and like fortune chest, and that banging was just the elevator coming back down. Stray bead. I was having a really hard time hitting that. So yeah, we had a failed attempt at recording this. For one, the right microphone wasn't recording. It was recording off of my laptop's internal microphone, or whatever you want to say it, call it, instead of the USB microphone I use. And in I say 5 minutes into the recording, my Wii remote battery died. So that was not fun. And then I ran all the way upstairs to get 2 batteries, only to remember that the batteries were down here. Okay, the mistake I made last... Fuck. I knew he was there, but I couldn't avoid him.
You were saying something about the mistake?
Yeah, I was gonna say the mistake I made last time was I ran into him, but I tried to avoid him this time and it didn't work. So I'm just gonna kill him. Like I planned to before my Wii remote battery died.
It died about here.
Yeah, except where I took a little longer because I ran around the back of the elevator and cut up some pots. Hey, hey, hey! Stop attacking me! You're the one that's supposed to be dying here.
Now I can see what are in those mystery eggs. Beldums.
Beldums.
I know what I was doing now.
Yep, I know what you were doing too. And we get another lockjaw key. Well, there's only really one place for it to go.
I jumped.
Is that what that was? There's only one place for it to go now, and it's not out here because we can't do anything with that chest that's on fire. So let's head back to the elevator, fall down, feed it another bomb, or, I was up too high to feed it another bomb. Launch. Feed it another bomb. And go up to the top floor of the Gale Shrine, where the lockjaw is. And as we notice, we are now outside on the Gale Shrine. More pots to break. Yay! Smashy smashy with my heady. And a chest that's on fire. Can't do anything with that yet. If there was water nearby, we could put it out with water, but there ain't any water nearby. So, let's run up as far as we can. Because there's really nothing more for us to do than that. And we come up to this nice platform here and the gate closes behind us. Now that's one big windmill. I saw it from down in the village, but I had no idea it was this big. Hey, what's that? It's swirling around in front of the big windmill. It almost looks like wind, but it's black and foreboding. It's as if the wind were being forced in the opposite direction. I wonder if that swirling evil air is what stopped the windmill. Maybe that's why the divine wind stopped blowing. If so, it must be the work of that crimson helm. Wonder how we can get rid of the evil air. Well, maybe we'll try drawing it in the other direction. See, I knew that would bring the divine wind back. Let's try making a swirl. A very bad swirl. Okay, one more left. Gotta blow the rest of that evil air circles clear out of here. I don't know why I said circle. I don't.
It's going in a circular motion.
Who knows? Okay, I did that horribly. I know. There we go, all done. And that's what Isun said. Now the divine wind's back, I bet the big windmill will start turning. Yes, yes, yes! It started to spin. Look how strong the divine winds blowing. Blah, 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 blah. Sure hope this drives away the evil down in Kusa village. What now? Or now what? What?
Yeah.
Constellation time! Boom shakalaka. Thinks it's so fast in the Maratsu passes it. Shame. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. For too long I, Kazegami of the wind, have walked a shadow path. At last light shines upon me. Use my power to manipulate the wind. Banish those who would seek to shroud this world in darkness. You know, it's nice how they don't monologue for a long time. I bet it was the divine wind that brought the wind god back. Gee, really? Now we can use Kazegami's gale form. Form? Did I say form? I think this is form. The red text is really hard for me to read. Brush technique. Just draw the mark of Kazegami to create wind. Let's try it out. See that windmill looks like good target. Draw the wind mark like you did on that swirling evil air. let's try to make that windmill spin. And he's exactly right. You just gotta do... You know, maybe not as badly as I just did it, but... it still worked. That's the important thing. What a refreshing wind. And that door opened when the small windmill started spinning. This wind is nothing to sneeze at.
Sneeze.
You should try this brush technique on a variety of things. But this is no time for us to rest. On our... what?
So, ow.
Yeah, that's an L. Laurels?
Whatever.
I don't know. The big windmill's sending the divine wind down to the village, but the Crimson Helm still lurks somewhere in the Gale Shrine. And the Serpent Crystal Walka mentioned has piqued my interest. Let's turn this place upside down till we find both of them. And he's exactly right. That's what we should do. But first, treasure chest. Because, you know, we gotta go the other way to get sun fragments. Oh, yay, we get another unit of solar energy. That's always helpful. Now, those burning chests, we can finally do something with them. We can finally get interrupted by Easton to tell us that we can do that. I'm just gonna skip it. Because all he wants us to do is that. And we get the dungeon map, but we're almost done this dungeon. Yeah, this dungeon is shorter than the first dungeon of the game. Okay, we're gonna want to go back up to the second floor because there's a burning chest up there. And of course, you gotta get everything. Okay, good, that thing stayed dead. Oh, burning chest. Low away. And we are rewarded with another stray bead. Now, I don't know where all the stray beads are, but I know some. So I will just be getting the ones I do know. Matarasu was not running the direction I was pointing. So now that we have the power of wind, we can use it on these windmills in here. As once again, we're going to get talked to about. Or shown at least. Background noise. Just use your wind and blow the bridge. Chest. Brush tips. Probably just explaining how to better use your newfound abilities. Now, as you can see, we could just vine our way up there. I keep trying to use Z to center my camera.
Z?
Z.
Why do you do that?
Because it's a button I would commonly associate with centering the camera behind my back. But it just makes a Matarasu bark. And I did not open that chest in time, so it became Bernie again. Oh, there's another thing down on the ground to look at. Lacquerware set. Nothing we need. Head button fall. And here's another puzzle that Isun's just going to explain. But more importantly, treasure chest. Because I like to get all the treasure chests that I remember exist. If I don't remember, I can't very well get them. Oh, I did not see that blossom back here. Let's see if I can get into a place where I can get it. There we go. Another blossom means more treasure. And reaching higher ground, apparently. This is taking a lot of my ink. Ooh, speaking of ink, Infinity Stone. Temporarily give you unlimited ink. And another treasure chest over here. Steel Soul Sake! An item I never use. Is that bad that I never use it? No. And just skip across everything that was in the way. Okay, as for the puzzle. Low wind to make the scrolls pop up. Your shadow is a very helpful thing here. I suggest even if you don't go after the treasure, don't try to do it all in one run. They fall down way too fast. And voila! Treasure chest with an exorcism slip S, which could be helpful in this upcoming fight. And rats to beat, or mice, whatever one. It doesn't really matter. No. Little brown rodents. Give me your praise. Save mirror here, should you need it. I don't, but I'm going to see if there's anything I can upgrade. No, there is not. Save into the battle we go. Or, actually no, there's a slight bit before you have to go in. But you have to get past these fire obstacles. Which, of course, the easiest way to do is just to blow them away with your wind.
If it worked.
If it worked. And there we go. On to the battle at hand. Another golden gate, or whatever you want to call it. And we see that. You see that, Ami? It's some kind of crystal. Looks like a berry or something. I bet it's that serpent crystal for dispelling Orochi's barrier. You know the item that Waka guy was searching for? Sweet, we found it before he did. Let's go take a closer look. Fire. Fire. The Crimson Helm. A Crimson Helmet? Hey, it must be the Crimson Helm. Heh. He really does look like one mean dude. Better psych yourself up for this one, Furball. And what this is, it's the Satomi Power Orbs. What the heck? Aren't these the Satomi Power Orbs? They're gonna protect us or something? Which, yes, they are. They will pretty much act like a stage of godlyhood. So basically you got 8 stages of godlyhood, except for the one problem is you can't get them back. As soon as you break up his armor by dealing enough damage to him, you can then blow away all the fire and do a massive amount of damage to him. You won't actually hurt him with the armor on. If you really want to get through battles fast, you could use some exorcism slips when he's a skeleton. And don't run straight through the fire like I did. Yeah, I almost did perfect. And I am not doing well because I am getting hit and losing Satomi Power Orbs. I did not want to do that, but he's really not a hard boss, especially with the Satomi Power Orbs helping you. sorry for being quiet.
It's boss battles.
Yeah. I do better when I'm quiet, but who doesn't do better when they're quiet compared to talking while they're playing a game? I don't want the Let's Play curse to come out and get me, which it does when you try to talk while playing a game. My arm really hurts.
The way you say it. You only have 3 left.
I know.
God help you if that green one goes.
And my godlyhood isn't.
Didn't I just say God help you if the green one goes?
Yeah, you did, and it went, and then so did the purple one. Okay, there we go. Well, at least I didn't actually take any damage.
No, but you've murdered all the orbs.
Yeah, they're fine. Gets his armor back. And what is this? Crimson Helmet's backing down to it. Huh? Is he chickening out? After him, Ami, quick! And Susano. Back, you cur. I'll handle this one. Chart! What the heck's he doing?
Char?
I did. He's gonna get sliced and diced. Time for some brushwork, Ami.
Sorry, I just got to go back, replace that one part. You say char? You shit.
Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. I don't really care.
It'll be funny forever you want this.
So yes, he wants you to. Best to do is, and now you just gotta. I don't know, even know what I'm saying. Now you just gotta do this until he's ready to go attack. And then he flies around. And cuts the Crimson's helm off. There we go.
Okay, one of them on my team.
Now I'm positive. This is not my doing. It's the gods. They toy with me. Will you never stop mocking me? You hear me up there? Are you happy now? Oh, why must I bear this burden of being Nagi's descendant? All I wish is to live in peace. Do you enjoy dogging my every step? You okay, Pops?
Nope.
Blast you gods. I don't want your power. This whole world can fall to ruin as far as I'm concerned. Enough of these legends and Nagi descendant stuff. Now just leave me be. What's the heck is that? Yikes. And we can't get close. Go away. That voice. One after another. You're driving me crazy. Stop it. I don't want to hear about that now. Go away. Leave me alone.
So excited.
Oh. What was that, Ami? New weapon! Woo! And a weapon I'm good at. Divine Instrument Life Beads. And there is Waka. Bonjour. Oh, am I interrupting something? Oh, brother. It's that half-baked prophet again. Hey, that's... What? This? The serpent crystal? And it's mine at last. You got a lot of nerve muscling in on our goods like that. We found it first. It won't do you any good. I mean, I'm the only one who can dispel the barrier with it. You know, the barrier at the Moon Cave, Orochi's stronghold. You're calling me big boy? Keep your scales on, I'm coming.
My dog is whining for me. He's by the front door whining there.
Oh. Hey, what's going on? Why are you going over to Orochi's place? Oh, I almost forgot. Time for another prophecy. I foresee a rendezvous with a sweet little thing. Anyway, I must be off. Au revoir, baby. Now you wait a second. Dispel the barrier at the Moon Cave? What the heck's he up to? This is no time for your victory howl, Furball. We gotta get out of here and get on with our mission quick. I did bad on time. Would you like to save your game? No. Because I'm not saving it until after a recording's done.
Yep.
Oh, my favorite wolf and little bug have safely returned. Nah. When the windmill at the shrine began spinning, I knew it was you. A most refreshing wind began to blow down into our village. You have defeated the Crimson Helm and restored the divine wind. The canine warriors rejoice, but they're a handful as usual. I do not know how to thank you for all you have done. I too would like to give you my thanks. Would like to give you my... That's the second time I've done that this episode. I too would like to give thanks to these heroic travelers. And Princess Fusei, last of the Satomi house, you have done well. What? You know Princess Fusei? Indeed I do, for I was her husband and head priest of the shrine. My lingering fears about Kusa village kept my spirit here. But thanks to you, I can now travel to the great beyond. Princess Fusei and the canine warriors still have much to learn. But I have no doubt they will prosper. I shall watch over them. Farewell. I shall pray for your good health and prosperity. What is it, you two? What were you looking at? Oh, nothing. Anyway, Princess, there's no need to thank us. Just keep protecting the village as head priestess of the shrine. I know you'll have your hands full with these pesky canines. I have been rather feeble since the last head priest perished.
Bringing only water.
But as head priestess, I shall now dedicate my life to the shrine, while keeping the remaining 5 K9 warriors in line. That's the spirit, and we get praise. So now we can head out of here. Right, we gotta go this way.
Why are a lot of water type Pokemon blue?
Because they're water type Pokemon.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. Blue is commonly associated with water.
So is yellow.
Well there, Furball. Let's think about our next step before we scurry off. Was that shadowy creature with those heads really that monster? Our future's pretty bleak unless we do something about it. I mean, I'm too young to die. I'd like a chance to use all the brush techniques too. You didn't even so much as growl at that shadowy creature. You slayed that monster long ago, right? I bet your partner Nagi was the stronger of you two. Or maybe that legendary Sake really packed a punch. Yeah, it must have been the Sake. Ami, the legendary Sake is back at that village, isn't it? Isn't it about time for that village's annual festival? Let's go see if we can get a taste of that special brew. It just might do us some good. Besides, a good festival's always fun. If I could get Sakia a little tipsy, then maybe. Ami, I suddenly feel like a new man. Let's go. Let's go indeed. But we are going to end the episode as we get back down to the main part of the village. Because we are well over our time limit, because all that dialogue took way too freaking long. Like, seriously, it took forever for the episode to get through all that dialogue. And my voice is suffering as a result. Now, there is some things we can get here in the village, but we'll get that later. Maybe next episode, I don't know. Yeah, there's still stuff to do here in the village. We'll do that next episode. So yes, in this episode, we went and did the entirety of the Gale Shrine, as it's a really, really short dungeon. And in the next episode, we are going to get some things here, get at least one thing down in Taka Pass, and head back to that village, aka Kamiki Village, to see what's going on there. So yes, we will see you all in the next part. Bye bye!